Road conditions not the only concern, of course, when we get this kind of severe unseasonal weather, although it's Kansas.
Yes, it is.
This system will be bringing a cold snap across the state, as a lot of us are buying plants, even turning on those sprinklers.
New at 6:12 News reporter Gabriela Hernandez spoke with experts about tips on protecting your plants and also your irrigation system.
Estimate how they can be damaged.
With extreme swings of hot and cold temperatures, it's not surprising to see another freeze hit the state. Bloom, Kansas owner Janet Harding says watching the weather is a great head start when it comes to protecting your plants.
Watching the weather and seeing if it stays 20 degrees or lower for 3 hours. The 3-hour mark is where damage starts to happen.
Harding also recommends covering your plants before a big freeze.
If they're flowering, cover them up to protect the bloom. Any flowers that you've got going right now you want to protect, you just use a sheet or a pillowcase or a box.
It's not just your plants you have to worry about, it's also your irrigation system. One irrigation expert we spoke with today says the priority lies with systems that use city water.
So due to the fact that part of their requirement on code, at least in the city of Wichita and most of Sedgwick County, is the backflow prevention device. The main thing is to protect the device when we're getting below freezing.
Just like plants, Nestor says one of the best things you can do to protect your sprinklers is by covering that device.
And what we want to do is we just want to insulate it. And this is just for those overnight snaps. If it is substantially cold, my advice is to always at least turn off the water.
And be mindful.
If you have to water, just try and make sure you do it at a time where it's not going to pose a risk for you, your family, or your client.
And plants?
That's important. I can put them in the ground, but they have to look after them once they're in.
In Wichita, Gabriela Hernandez, 12 News.
Kansas weather, both experts say a good rule of thumb is not planting or using irrigation systems until after April 15th.